guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now, in today's video, we are going to be talking about the strategy that I used and I've been using over the past 7 years, the best strategy of 7 years of trading. We're going to look at a position that we're actually continuing to hold right now and how we're already up over $250. So if you guys like these types of videos, make sure you guys subscribe because we talk about everything trading, everything investing. So make sure you guys subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about trading and investing, check out our school. It's called the Swing Trading Masterclass. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat. But you know what? More importantly, we actually teach you to trade. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. It's honest strategies that I've learned over the past 7 years. So check it out down below and you guys can get 50% off by using code FALL. It's an early fall sale. So check it out. Only 4 spots left for that code. So sign up. I'll see you guys in there and let's dive into this. So one of the most common questions that I get asked is, Carter, if you could take and honestly learn and go back in time and learn one thing that you know now, what would it be? And it honestly would be just building a checklist. You know, building a checklist is an easy way that you can always choose quality stocks over quantity, and making sure that the stocks you choose follow your approach and your strategy. So let's talk about the checklist that I've used over the past 7 years. So the position that we're holding here is Walmart. Now, Walmart, one of the main reasons why I love this thing is trends. So we can look at this stock and, let's go ahead, remove some of these indicators so we can make this thing easy to look at, right? You guys can just see the heavy amount of support on this blue line. It hits it, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and recently 5 times. And what happens each and every time it hits that trend line? Buying pressure. So you guys can see as we zoom in here, let's go ahead and look. Hits it, buying pressure, hits it, buying pressure, hits it again, buying pressure, hits it again, buying pressure. Recently sold off down to that level, and that's where the scanners went off. The scanners we talk about in our school, that's where I got notified. So if you guys want to learn how to find stocks, check out our school. It's awesome. We talk about how to find positions like this, so check it out. But more importantly, right, you guys can see it hit this point here. Now, just because a stock hits a support line doesn't mean you buy it, right? Because supports break every day. Now, looking at this here, you want to make sure that this stock has other confirmations. So other things on your checklist. So for me, I love looking at the RSI. The RSI was trading for 36. The last time it was trading for 36 was back in here. What happened? Buying pressure. Previous to that was back in here, where we saw buying pressure. So now let's go through this again. We have a stock on an upward trend, sold off down to a support line. It's undervalued on that RSI. The next thing I look at is going to be a lower time frame. I will also, of course, look at moving average lines and all of that stuff, but this stock was more of a pure trend line play on the daily time frame. Now, going to that 1 hour time frame, what do we notice? Right? We notice that this stock essentially was selling off like crazy, right? You guys can see just pretty much just this general trend line right here. And, pretty much ideally what we want to look for is just a bunch of resistance on this. And we set an alert above it. Now, honestly, I missed the best entry point here at 96.20. That was the best entry point for the stock, getting in on a breakout. It also had a new trend going up like that. So we had a lot of good things in that direction, but I missed it. So I went ahead and I go, okay, let's get these indicators back up and we can kind of look at if there's support or resistance. So when the stock popped up that next day and it was above that 90-day moving average line, I go, okay, we could possibly get a move using these moving average lines as support. We could enter at 97, about 97.20, keeping our stops right below, in the range of 96 to the high 95s. Essentially, let's go ahead and draw this out. So risking about $1, right, to possibly make, and we move our target up to realistic levels at about $100, risk $1 to make about $3, which is a great risk and reward. So now, as the stock continues to climb, we're going to keep moving our stop loss up and up and up, and our profit up and up and up. I do think tomorrow, if it does break down through that $100 level, we're going to go ahead and honestly just sell about 80% of our position. The only reason why we're going to continue to hold another 20% is because if this thing gets more buying pressure, we want to have some shares to make more money. But having locked in guaranteed profit, selling, at 80% at $100, right where our profit target was, that's fantastic. So let's review this. So we had a stock on an upward trend on the daily time frame. Then we look at the RSI. Looking at the RSI, we look for support. We move to a lower time frame, like the 1 hourly. Some traders and swing traders will look at the 4 hourly. We draw out that downward trend, set alert above it, look for some sort of support. In this circumstance, we use that 90-day moving average line because we had that new upward trend. Now, as the stock continues to go up and up and up, we continue to move our stop loss up and up and up for locked in guaranteed profit. If it dips down below that $100, we're going to go ahead, sell 80% of our shares, continue to hold 20% for kind of just a just-in-case situation. So that's the approach. That's the best strategy that I've learned, guys, over the past 7 years of trading. So if you guys want to learn more about how to find plays like this, check out our school. It's fantastic. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat where you guys can ask questions, voice concerns. But I'll see you guys in there. Make sure you guys check out Moomoo, which is the broker that I've been using. So we'll see you guys. Like, follow, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.